Welcome back to The Race. I'm Dan Grossman. With record unemployment and fewer companies hiring, finding a job now looks very different than it did even a few months ago. Amanda Brandeis takes a look at the new tasks job seekers are dealing with.
Just a girl in a kayak and a lake.
A California native, Christy Schmidt traded the city for a small, idyllic town in Oregon, surrounding herself with views worthy of a postcard.
First day of work at Navis, and the book's complete. This company is amazing.
It was literally my dream job. It was the best company culture I had ever been a part of.
Navis specializes in technology for the hospitality industry, including hotels and resorts. She thought working from home would be temporary, just during COVID, until the day managers called an all-team meeting.
And it was very tough for them to tell us that we no longer had jobs, that they were just doing everything they could to make the company survive.
She says it felt worse than a bad breakup.
I did start the job hunt, but that just showed that there really is not many jobs available.
The in-person interaction where Christy felt she thrived had been replaced with virtual interviews, and she's had to rely on LinkedIn as a way to network.
It is different just being behind a screen and not really having that face-to-face interaction.
After months of searching, she finally found an opportunity that made her hopeful, only to learn it was a scam.
All they want is personal information. They did not want to know anything about my experience or my background.
Now she's considering having to leave these views and move back home where there are more jobs.
Maybe I need to relocate myself just to be able to survive right now.
My first word of encouragement is you're not alone.
Tim Best has spent the last 2 decades helping veterans find jobs through massive career fairs at venues like Yankee Stadium. Now they're going virtual.
Really, nobody understands what a virtual career fair is until they experience it.
Employers market their brand in virtual chat rooms, which can lead to a video interview on the spot.
I've seen this before in previous recessions where people do rethink their career paths.
Christy is broadening her search, considering jobs she might have overlooked before the pandemic.
Knock on every single door because I know eventually one is going to open and it's going to be the right fit for you. And I'm confident that that is out there for me as well.
For The Race, I'm Amanda Brandeis reporting.
One of the reasons why finding a job is different now is because the coronavirus is changing what industries are in demand. Demand for grocery managers, order selectors, and warehouse managers is booming right now. That's according to Glassdoor data collected since the pandemic started. It says there's also strong demand for jobs in customer service, healthcare, and IT. Glassdoor says the pandemic created demand for new jobs like contact tracers and people to take temperatures for employers at a store or events. Another industry to watch is construction. Analysts expect demand to grow as more of the economy reopens. Glassdoor's data showed the biggest job losses are in areas like hospitality, retail, and leisure. Small businesses are not only struggling to get business through their doors, they're struggling to find workers. Alexa Liacco shows us how one business owner is getting creative.
Daddy, come to the river.
It's history.
A 91-year-old bridge suspended in nature.
It's one of the most iconic places in the United States, and I feel honored to work here. Hi, folks. Welcome to the Royal Gorge Bridge. Glad you're here today.
The Royal Gorge Bridge and Park is a place Chad Harris holds close.
All right, so we got the Kids Junior Ranger activity for you. I've had family members that have worked here before. My mom, my sister, my brother. I wanted to come back to this place and have a career here.
But 7 years ago, Harris watched decades of memories go up in flames.
The aerial tram was destroyed along with 20 structures.
I honestly thought the fire was probably the worst thing that could happen to us.
Peggy Gare, who's been with the park for more than 20 years, says when COVID-19 hit, it was a new strain of devastation.
Never in our wildest dreams thought that we would be closed, for the number of weeks, 2.5 months. That we were.
Right before the pandemic hit, park staff spent dozens of hours and thousands of dollars hiring 30 new employees to run the rides. Days later, they had to let everyone go. And now the process of rehiring those workers is more complicated than ever before.
First time for everything, I guess.
Garris signed up for a new way to find workers, a live virtual job fair.
I thought there would be maybe more people on.
She's hoping to fill dozens of open positions around the park.
Now I'll make sure I haven't missed a chat. I haven't.
Some of those jobs have been available since last year, and now Gare believes the extra $600 a week in unemployment benefits is making it even tougher to entice people to apply for jobs.
There's jobs available. Right now we're all running short. People aren't excited about going back to work.
Despite the struggle, Gare says she looks at the park today like she did in 2013, as a beacon of hope.
To see this bridge standing, it was like what man made is still standing. It was just awesome.
And as long as the park stands, the people will follow.
Now we gotta tighten up the belt, pull ourselves up by the bootstraps, and keep going forward. Bye, guys. Have a good day.
For The Race, I'm Alexa Liacco.
The unique ways working from home is helping people across the country next.